Okay, so I just made a video about different shoes to use when you work out. So these are my Romaleo 2 shoes. These are specific shoes for powerlifting or weightlifting. You do things like power cleans, hang cleans, clean and jerks, snatches, squats, deadlifts. I would even recommend these for bench press. They're very solid base. But I'm gonna do an in-depth review on this, on my experience with these for the last few years. I've had them for about 6 years now, and they're still rock solid. I still use them. You can call them Romaleos, Romaleos, whatever you want to call them. These shoes are great. They are heavy, they're extremely durable, and they're perfect for performance in the gym, specifically with weightlifting and powerlifting. When I say powerlifting, I'm talking about Olympic lifts. I know a lot of people use powerlifting interchangeably with like the power lifts that they do in powerlifting events like bench press, squat, deadlifts, and you can still use those for those. So these were really expensive when I bought them. They were about $180. When I was in college, I bought them and I used a 6-month payment plan on PayPal. And there was like 0% interest. So I spread the cost out over 3 months, or not 3 months, 6 months. So it worked out for me to pay that. These shoes will last a long time. And the reason being is because I only use them in the gym. And I bring them to the gym and I change into them when I get there. I don't ever use these outside the gym. I don't walk to the gym or from my car to the gym with these on. I only put these on when I'm in the gym. So that's how you can you can preserve them and make them last longer. So these shoes are specifically used for like your 1 rep max, 2 rep max lifts, for your power lifts, your Olympic lifts, your heavy lifting such as your bench press, squat, deadlift. I mean, you look at what Olympic lifters are wearing, and especially the ones that are setting records. You go online on YouTube, you find a video of like a world record Olympic lift. You're generally going to see them wearing some sort of variation of this shoe, if not these shoes. So I would not actually use these for exercise activities such as a pull-up, unless you are already acclimated to doing those types of exercises like dips and pull-ups. And then maybe you want to raise the weight a little bit. These would add a couple of pounds, but you could do that easily with, we call them a dip belt or pull-up belt actually. But I'll do a review on that another time. So the reason why these shoes are good is because they're actually really flat on the bottom. Very flat. I mean, take a look at that. And when you do a lift, there's basically the entire back is going to be rigid, and then only the top part is going to bend. So I mean, this shoes, they're tough on the top as well, right here. And these shoes are definitely will do what they are advertised to do. They also give you about an inch more. They give you about an inch on the heel. So you're it's almost like you are like on a platform, and then it kind of goes up, and your heel is actually like right there. That's where it sits in the shoe. So I mean, you're off the ground about an inch already. And in my opinion, that might create some sort of mechanical advantage when you do a lift. So this shoe, I would not recommend using these to go on a jog or a run at all. I mean, there's better shoes for that, and I would not recommend it. And I'm not saying these shoes will automatically give you 20 pounds on your 1 rep max, but we cannot rule out the placebo effect. The placebo effect, if in your mind you already know by investing in these shoes and putting them on. And in your mind, you're saying these shoes are going to help me lift better, and so that creates sort of a psychological advantage to basically push yourself to lift harder. So if that alone, and then also, you know, just the shoe alone, well, obviously you are going to perform better in these shoes just for that reason alone. And I'm not saying that in general for everybody, because everybody's different, obviously. I've seen powerlifters lift, deadlift, squat, you know, do all those lifts without any shoes at all. They just wear their socks. I mean, you just do what works best for you. In reality, I mean, I've even seen people use Converse shoes. Basically, as long as you have something flat, like a skateboard shoe, if you want to go barefoot, you can go barefoot. You can use the Converse shoes or like skater shoes, and if you want the cream of the crop, you know, you want to go with the actual powerlifting shoes or weightlifting shoes. I also have not heard anything negative actually about the rival shoes, the Adipowers by Adidas. I've seen people in my major in exercise physiology use the Adipowers. I have not heard of anything negative about those shoes. So I mean, those shoes are pretty competitive with these shoes as well, so we can't rule that one out either. Inside, there's an insole, and I mean, these are pretty dirty because obviously I've used them for a while, but they're kind of like a styrofoam, very thin. I use these insoles just for training. That's kind of what they're designed for. But they also came with these. These I barely use because I only use them for competition. But they say weightlifting on them for 90 Shore, a sock liner. So what I do is I switch them out if I am going to do like a competition. I'm going to talk about a little bit about the cons here. So the con to this shoe is the straps, actually. So it has two straps that you just kind of weave in like that, and this one you just take this off and weave it out as well. So what I do is I tie my shoes under, put the strap on, just like so. So the bottom straps are fine. I mean, look at the length there. It goes pretty much to where the Velcro ends. But these straps up here, I have kind of thinner feet. These straps go basically to the base of the shoe and more. So that creates a problem when you're doing your lifts, because you don't want to step on these if you have like 200 pounds over your head or more, you know. So what I do to kind of avoid that is I kind of fold it in half and go like this. So that way the excess stays on the top and away from the flat surface of the shoe. It doesn't impede my lifts at all. And then I just kind of tuck these under here, like so. Something like that. Just like that. That way, at least it goes to the Velcro and it doesn't impede with your shoe. Or you could do this and just kind of squeeze it, if you like that better, from the side view, so that your strap will just stick out like a wing or something. That's pretty much the only con to this shoe. I mean, it's a great shoe, and obviously it's lasted me for about 6 years. And these are just this Romaleos 2. The newest models are the Romaleos 4, and those run about $200 to $400. So, I mean, if you'd like to see me do a review on those, feel free to send me a pair, and I will be more than happy to do a review. But besides that, if you are just interested in looking at these shoes If you're on a budget, or you're not looking to get like the latest model, I mean, it just depends on your wallet. These shoes are great on a budget. I mean, you can get a used pair probably on Poshmark or eBay for anywhere between $50 to $100. But I mean, if you go with the Romaleos 4, you're looking at $200 to $400 brand new. So I mean, it's whatever floats your boat. If you're on a budget, I would get a used pair. They're more affordable. But if you're a wallet warrior, I would definitely go with the latest model. Obviously, you want the best of the best, especially if you're lifting heavy. So I'll leave an affiliate link below to the latest model Romaleos 4. Other than that, I will leave it up to you to decide what you want to do. If you want to get like a used pair or something, I mean, that's totally up to you. Everyone's different. Everyone is on different budgets. Everyone's on different performance levels. So, but undeniably, these shoes are fantastic. I would definitely give them, besides the strap, I mean, I would probably give them a 9 out of 10. In my opinion. Okay, don't forget to subscribe, and thank you for watching.